So week 5 training. Hope you all did well with week 4. Again, this is for your Croghan Hill Challenge in support of Crumlin Children's Hospital. Got the new shirt today. I'm a survivor. Anyway, hopefully this is going to help you survive. This is going to be your training program for all 3 days this week, okay? You're looking at a 400-meter run. Again, if you've been working off of your pacing, you've been kind of getting familiar to something that's 100% everything you can do to go fast, fast, fast. You've also been working on something that's a little bit slower than that pace. What I want you to plan on this week is using about 75 to 80% pace here. So moderate effort should be something you can sustain for a pretty long period of time. What we're going to do is a 400-meter run. If you don't know how long 400 meters is, it's about 2 trips across a pitch. So if you go down and back, that's probably going to be sufficient for you if that's what you have available. Once you get your 400 meters done, you're going to do 10 burpees, 10 body weight squats, and a 10-meter crawl. However you need to crawl for this is fine. I just want you staying close to the ground, all right? Don't keep the hips too high up in the air. These are going to be fast. All 3 of those movements nice and fast. And then we're going to repeat that by 4, okay? So that means you're looping back up here. You're resuming a pace on the run that you can sustain. Once you hit those body weight movements again, nice and fast, bring some serious speed to it. After that, you're going to move into some core strengthening stability exercise. You're doing a front plank and a side plank. You want to go 30 seconds on the front and then 30 seconds either side. Repeat that 3 times over. On that plank, just a quick note there. Make sure you focus on a good straight line. Make sure it's strong. Make sure everything's squeezed. Squeeze harder than you think you need to, all right? After that, I want you to start spending a little bit of time on some mobility work, all right? We've been doing a lot of training. If you've been training outside of this program as well, you probably get to a point where you might have a little bit of tightness showing up. What I want you to do is find those areas that are tight. That sounds a little bit redundant, but everybody's going to have a different area. The training program will affect different people in different places, so make sure that you are stretching for yourself. Don't just follow what someone else is telling you, all right? I do want you to focus on anywhere that you might have an injury or anything that's specifically sore. That's your body telling you that that needs a little bit more attention. Aim to do about 20 minutes on that. I know it's going to seem like a lot initially, but it's something that you need to do. We spend a lot of time training. I also want you spending a lot of time making sure that you stay injury-free, especially when the run comes around on April 22nd. I want you to prioritize large muscle groups. So tightness is going to generally be in one similar area. So if you're tight in the chest, it's probably going to have a knock-on effect to the shoulders or vice versa. Same thing's going to go for your glutes and hamstrings. Kind of pair them together while you're stretching. Make sure you get both areas. Quads and hip flexors. So up the front of the legs, they're primarily going to be tight there because we spend a lot of time as a society seated. So make sure you get all those worked out. And again, focus on what's tight for yourself, okay? If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Facebook at Chameleon Fitness. Otherwise, chameleonfitness@gmail.com. Hope you guys are staying true to the training. If you have any questions about training or nutrition, hit me up. Hope to talk to you soon.